you've ever picked up a magazine, walked a car show, or checked out the local cruise scene, chances are you've seen his work. A fixture in the hot rod world for over 40 years, Randy Clark and his shop, Hot Rods and Custom Stuff, have taken their hot rod hobby and nurtured it into an efficient and thriving business. With over 40,000 square feet and 32 employees, Hot Rods and Custom Stuff ensures their quality is second to none by creating each entire build in-house. Disassembly and media blasting, custom design and fabrication, auto body and paint, upholstery, assembly, a complete parts and service department. If it's done by Hot Rods and Custom Stuff, it's done at Hot Rods and Custom Stuff.
Lonesome train, only lonesome ride. But my gal don't love me, and that's a fact. There ain't no use in living.
I had a job in a gas station. My dad was a chicken rancher, and I had a job in a gas station. And my dad told me not to work on cars because there wasn't any money in it. So when I worked at the gas station, all the guys that came through the shop at the gas station had nice cars and everything. I'm always thinking that's the way to make a living. So what we did is I rented a little building down the street from the gas station with a buddy of mine that worked at Jewel Muffler. And it had dirt floors and chained hinges, and it was probably the worst shop a guy could ever own. But it was behind an auto parts store, and the guy, Ardell Ogden, that owned that store, he was also my landlord, and he took our money in work. We would get off of work at 5 o'clock or 5:30 and go down to our own little shop, and there would be a stack of generators and regulators, and there'd be a car with running boards, and on the running board would be a carburetor kit, spark plugs, and everything. And we would work half the night doing whatever needed to be done to those cars, installing Ardell Ogden's parts for our rent. We had one bay that we did that on. We worked till 11:30, 12 o'clock every night. I was 17 when I started that shop. That was in 1964. I've done nothing but cars ever since. Started a motorcycle shop probably in the late 60s. I worked doing welding. I ran another paint and body shop. Pretty much done nothing but cars my whole life. And I still like building cars. My wife and I have been able to make a living at it. We started Hot Rods and Custom Stuff probably in about 1984 with a different name. And in 89 we came into Escondido and started in this complex here with one building that we rented. I worked and she answered the phone. It's not like that now. Now we have 35 plus or 34 people depending on what day it is and what mood I'm in. But one of the things that I see years and years ago is that everybody that didn't have a 32 Ford wanted one. So we were doing lots of 32 Ford stuff. Our Do Steel product line kind of has helped us stay in the loop of the 32 Ford. One of the things that we found that's kind of a new trend is pro touring, muscle cars. Everybody that's a generation behind me remembers the Camaros and all that kind of stuff. That's the car that they dreamed about having. I dreamed about having a 32 Ford. The next generation is thinking Camaros, Mustangs, high-performance muscle cars. We're building a pro touring 68 Pontiac Firebird right now that's got a 500 cubic inch Butler performance, all aluminum motor with a full roll cage. We're hoping the car will go 200 miles an hour, 900 horsepower. Great car. Pro Charger on it. I'm not going to talk much about it. It'll be out here hopefully this year. Maybe we'll have it at the SEMA show. We're doing a lot of Chevelles, high-performance Chevelles, 6, 7, 800 horsepower pro touring cars with complete tube frames, fuel injected, the best transmission, 6 speeds, and cars that you can take and go out and drive.
If you've committed your life to building hot rods, the coveted Ridler Award presented at the Detroit Autorama is what you strive to achieve. And if you're Randy Clark, you've already got one sitting on your shelf. In 2001, Randy and his team were awarded the Ridler for the M80, a car forever ingrained in hot rod history.
Chris Williams, the guy that I built the M80 for, came by the shop, and I had walked out there with my finger and drawn some lines in this old turquoise oxidized paint. And I said, Chris, I said, I got some kind of cool ideas for this old 49 Chevy. I said, would you be interested in doing that car you were talking about? So we decided we would design this car, and after we got that done, we had Chris come back in and look at it. And he said, I want three things. I want a Corvette motor, a 6-speed, and I want to be able to have all of the knobs and controls inside the car hidden. And obviously, it's got to be a 49 Chevy. And we built the M80. We worked on it for about 16 months. Tube frame. We built the frame. We built the floor. We built the whole car in-house. We took it, had a friend of mine, John Diana, brought Boyd Coddington in one day, and they looked at the car, and John Diana said, you must take that car to Detroit for the Ridler. And I said, being a dumb farm boy, I said, where's Detroit? What are you talking about? He goes, well, you know about the Ridler. I said, oh, yeah, I know about the Ridler, but that ain't never going to happen for us guys from California. We're not going to be able to even get into that show. We went back there and took that car in, put it on the floor, set up our sewer pipe and exhaust pipe display right next to the multi-jillion-dollar chrome mirror and glass and stainless displays of our competitors. And at the end of 4 or 5 days, we walked out with a Ridler Award. And we've been kind of on cloud nine ever since. A lot of customers, when they come in, we build their dreams is what we're doing. We're building cars for people that they always wanted one. They went to bed at night thinking about that 67 Camaro. They can see that car at work when they're sitting at their desk or when they're driving a truck, whatever they're doing, they can see that car in their mind's eye. And when they come in and sit down and talk to us about that car, it passes across the desk. It passes. It's better than money. It's better than anything that we can do to watch that customer and his wife when we roll that car out and take a picture of them with their brand new car. Money don't buy that. They enjoy that car. They've dreamed about that car. They've worked hard for the money to pay for that car. And I think that I enjoy probably more than anything the reaction of the clients when they come to pick up their car. I think that's probably still the greatest part of my job is to take something from a piece of paper and some notes and the customer's dream and build the car that they've always wanted. We build lots and lots of cars for customers that pick them up one Saturday morning, and the next time that car is seen is at the burger place or downtown Cruising Grand or at their own hometown get-togethers. They're driving that car. It's not on the cover of Hot Rod magazine. It's not in the centerfold of Street Rodder magazine. It is their car and it's in their garage, and they're the ones that pull that car out in the morning out of their garage and spend all day cleaning it. Their neighbors come around. I like building cars for that guy. Not that we haven't built lots of magazine cars. It's very enjoyable to do that. And it's obviously that kind of coverage has given us enough exposure, I guess is the correct word. Exposure so that we can keep building customers' dreams.